So in this video we will discuss about the inlay waxes. So this is the part 2 of the dental waxes. Okay. So what are inlay waxes? These inlay waxes are made up of two words, that is our inlay and waxes. Okay. So what is this inlay? Inlay is the design that is made like the shape of tooth filling to fill a tooth cavity. Okay. So inlay is nothing but a design of the tooth cavity. Okay. So let take the example, like this is our tooth and this is our cavity. Okay, so this inlay is the design which is made like the shape of this tooth cavity. Okay, like this. So what are the inlay waxes? Inlay waxes are the waxes used to make a filling that is of tooth filling shape to fit in the tooth. Okay, so this is the definition of the inlay waxes. So now we will discuss about the compositions of the inlay waxes. Okay, so inlay waxes composed of paraffin, which is 60%, colorants, carnauba wax, which is 25%, kerosene wax, which is 10%, bee wax 5%, and microcrystalline wax. Okay, so this is the composition of the inlay waxes, and they are available as blue, green, and purple stick. Okay, with 7.5 cm long and 6 mm of diameter. So what are the classifications of the inlay waxes? So on the basis of their flow, they are of three types: hard, regular, and soft. And by ADA specification number 4, they are of two types, which is type 1 and type 2. Okay, so type 1 is moderate type, and we are using here the direct technique, and they shows less shrinkage. Okay, and type 2 is the soft type, and we are using indirect technique in this, and they shows more shrinkage. Okay, so this is the classification of the inlay waxes. Now we will talk about the properties of the type 1. Okay, so they show low flow at 37 degrees Celsius and the maximum flow at the 45 degrees Celsius. Okay, so here the working temperature is 45 degrees Celsius. Okay, so this temperature is very necessary to work. Okay, so as we know, the type 1 shows insufficient flow, so there is lack of detail, and excess flow by overheating make the compression of the wax very difficult. Okay, so if there is excess flow by the overheating, they will make the compression of the wax very difficult. Okay, so they will make very difficult compression of the wax. Okay, and also they will show the linear contraction. Okay, linear contraction. So they will show the linear contraction. Okay, so this is all about the properties of the type 1 waxes. Now let's see the type 2 of the inlay waxes, which is our soft waxes, and here we are using the indirect technique. Okay, so here we are making the indirect wax pattern on the die. Okay, so type 2 inlay waxes show very high flow than the type 1 and shows very less shrinkage than the type 1 of the inlay waxes. Okay, so this is all about the inlay waxes.